What if I told you that a single pen could make your wildest dreams come true, but at a cost you'd never imagine? What would you do if everything you gained came with a hidden price? This is the story of a girl, a mysterious shopkeeper, and a pen with a power that changed her life forever. Stay with us to uncover the shocking twists in her journey. In a small, forgotten village lived a young girl named Aisha, whose creativity shone brighter than her struggles. One fateful day, she stumbled upon a dusty, hidden shop that seemed to appear out of nowhere. Inside, an old man handed her a pen unlike any other and whispered a warning: "This pen can change your life, but use it wisely." What happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. In this video, we'll unravel Aisha's incredible story and explore how the choices she made led to unexpected consequences. You'll discover the hidden truths behind her magical pen and the lessons it holds for us all. Trust me, you won't want to miss the surprising ending that will leave you questioning your own desires. But before we dive in, welcome to Silence Journey, your destination for uncovering untold stories and timeless wisdom. If you enjoy thought-provoking tales like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. Let's begin. As Aisha wandered through the crowded market that day, her eyes caught something unusual: a small, shadowy shop tucked away in a corner she had never noticed before. The air around the shop seemed still, almost as if time had paused. Drawn by curiosity, she stepped inside. The shop was unlike anything she had ever seen. Shelves lined with peculiar objects glimmered faintly, and the air was thick with the smell of old parchment and spices. In the dim light, an elderly shopkeeper emerged from the shadows. His eyes, sharp and knowing, seemed to peer straight into Aisha's soul. Without a word, he reached beneath the counter and pulled out a pen. It wasn't an ordinary pen, it shimmered faintly, as though it held a life of its own. Handing it to her, the shopkeeper spoke in a voice both gentle and stern: "This is no ordinary pen, child. It has the power to bring your imagination to life, but you must use it wisely. Remember, every gift comes with a price." Aisha, intrigued and slightly uneasy, asked, "What kind of price?" But the shopkeeper only smiled and said, "You'll see soon enough." Without demanding payment, he placed the pen in her hand and waved her off, vanishing into the dimness of his shop. Aisha stepped outside, clutching the pen, her heart pounding with both excitement and fear. What would you do if you were handed such a gift? Would you test its power, or heed the warning? Aisha, unable to resist, decided to try it for herself. What happened next would change her life forever. But was this pen truly a blessing, or a curse in disguise? What secret price would Aisha unknowingly pay for her dreams? Stay with us as we uncover the thrilling and dangerous journey that lay ahead. Back in her small, humble home, Aisha sat at her rickety wooden table, staring at the mysterious pen. Could it really do what the old man had said? She hesitated, her fingers trembling as she picked up a blank piece of paper. Her mind raced with possibilities. Should she test the pen with something small? Something harmless? Finally, she decided. She wrote, "A basket of fresh bread for my family." The moment she finished writing, the ink glowed faintly, and a strange warmth spread through the room. A soft knock echoed from the door. Startled, Aisha opened it, and there it was, a basket filled with warm, fragrant bread, just as she had imagined. Her heart raced with excitement. Aisha's family, astonished and overjoyed, praised her resourcefulness, not knowing the truth. For the first time, they didn't go to bed hungry. But deep inside, Aisha couldn't shake the memory of the shopkeeper's warning: every gift comes with a price. Encouraged by her success, she decided to test the pen again the next day. This time, she wrote, "A beautiful new dress for me to wear to the village festival." Within moments, the dress appeared, shimmering in her favorite colors. She wore it proudly, and the villagers admired her beauty like never before. But then, something strange happened. Her favorite storybook, the one that had inspired her since childhood, vanished from her room without a trace. At first, she dismissed it as a coincidence. After all, how could the pen take something away when it only gave her what she wished for? Little did Aisha know, this was just the beginning. The pen was more than a magical tool, it was a test of character, and the price it demanded would only grow higher. Would Aisha realize the pen's true nature before it was too late? Or would her growing desires lead her into a trap she couldn't escape? The answers lie in the choices she makes next. Keep watching to see how her journey unfolds. As days turned into weeks, Aisha became more confident in using the pen. Each wish she wrote came to life as if by magic. New shoes, better meals, even small repairs to her modest home, everything seemed perfect. But with every new wish, something precious from her life quietly disappeared. Her childhood memories, captured in a drawing she once cherished, faded from her walls. A small pendant her late mother had given her was nowhere to be found. Aisha began to notice these strange disappearances but convinced herself it was nothing more than her mind playing tricks. One evening, as she sat by the dim glow of a lantern, Aisha decided to push the pen's power further. She wrote, "I want to be the richest girl in the village." The ink shone brighter than ever before, and soon her home was filled with gold coins and precious jewels. The villagers looked upon her with envy and admiration, but Aisha's joy was short-lived. The very next day, her closest friend, Fatima, stopped speaking to her. Fatima had always been by her side through every hardship, but now, she avoided Aisha as if a wall had been built between them. Heartbroken, Aisha went to her and asked, "Why are you ignoring me?" Fatima simply replied, "You've changed, Aisha. You're no longer the kind, humble girl I knew. I can't be around you anymore." Aisha's heart sank. Could the pen be stealing the most valuable things in her life, her memories, her connections, her humanity? In desperation, she returned to the mysterious shop, clutching the pen. But to her shock, the shop was gone, as if it had never existed. The corner where it had stood was now just an empty alley, filled with nothing but shadows. Aisha was left with only the pen and a growing realization: the more she took from the world, the more the pen took from her in return. With her heart weighed down by regret, Aisha faced a critical decision. Should she continue using the pen and risk losing everything she held dear, or find a way to break free from its grip? The answer would test her courage and reveal the ultimate truth behind the pen's magic. Don't go anywhere, the most shocking twist is yet to come. Aisha sat alone in her now lavish home, surrounded by treasures she had wished for but feeling emptier than ever. The pen, once a source of wonder, now felt like a burden. It had given her everything she thought she wanted but taken everything she truly needed: her memories, her friendships, and her peace. Desperate for answers, Aisha picked up the pen one last time. This time, she wrote a simple question: "What is your purpose?" To her astonishment, the pen began to write back. The words appeared slowly, as if the pen itself was alive. "I am here to test the hearts of those who wield me. Greed binds the soul, but selflessness sets it free." Aisha froze, her mind racing. She realized the pen wasn't just a magical object, it was a mirror, reflecting the true nature of her heart. The more selfish her wishes had been, the more the pen had taken in return. Determined to make things right, Aisha made a decision that would change everything. She wrote her final wish: "I wish for all the good I have received to be shared with those who need it most." As the ink dried, a radiant light filled the room. The treasures she had amassed vanished, but in their place, the village transformed. Homes were repaired, food filled every table, and children laughed as they played in newly built schools. Aisha's family and friends were no longer distant, they embraced her with warmth and gratitude. But the pen began to fade from her hand, its magic exhausted. Before it disappeared completely, the shopkeeper's voice echoed in her mind. "You have passed the test, child. True wealth lies in giving, not taking." Aisha watched as the pen dissolved into golden dust, its power now a part of the village's newfound prosperity. Though she no longer had the pen, Aisha felt richer than ever, her heart filled with the joy of selflessness and love. Aisha's journey teaches us a timeless lesson: true happiness isn't found in material wealth or selfish desires but in the connections we nurture and the kindness we share. The magic of giving can transform not just our own lives but the world around us. What would you have done if you found the magic pen? Share your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching this story on Silence Journey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales and life-changing wisdom.